this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet.
Wonderful scenes here in the Dutch capital inside this terrific arena. One that does more than justice to the stature of the man whose name it bears.
Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I'm sitting here, Peter, thinking, is it possible for these two to meet under friendly circumstances? This exhibition match is likely to exhibit the same old rivalry. To me, it also has the same feel to it, and I'm pretty sure we can look forward to what will be a combative.
Has a go! That's got him rattled.
Toke. Llorente. Rudiger gets his foot in there, plays it out to the flank.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. That
Wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Llorente. That intervention was very necessary. Alaba. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the weighted pass, well positioned to make that interception. Valverde, Vinicius Junior, Mbappe. Oblak catches it safely. Koke. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oblak can pick that up. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Koke needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Over to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Koke. Jimenez. Alexander-Arnold. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Shot at goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
It's out for a goal kick. Mbappe. He's pinged one through here. Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! Llorente tries to get it forward quickly. Alaba. Has a hit! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Throws one in. There's the shot! A great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Has a hit! Oh, smart save. He gets past his man. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Jimenez very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. And he's on it, he's gone for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Jimenez. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Shoots! Goalless still. The other side really getting onto the front foot. Koke. 0-0 the score, and we're... And the shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries to get it clear. And it's played forward, right through the middle. It's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And a shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Koke. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to go one up. He was just never going to miss.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc. Madrid are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Vinicius Junior. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Madrid can try it again now. Hits one! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Hoists it forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Koke. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Can he shoot?
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Looks to dink one in.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Vinicius Junior sticks it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach...
Has a pop! And he's straight offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That looks a foul. The referee's given it. Valverde. He's made sure that that won't get through. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that trademark. And there goes the final whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Thoughts on what we've just seen? That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe.
Oblak can pick that up. Griezmann.
Great run on the overlap here. Swung in towards the middle. Has a go! Valverde. He's through. And that is as far as they're going to go. He gets past his man. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's played him through. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
This could spell danger. And the shot! Goal!
Oh, it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Now a chance to break. Llorente plays it forward. Chance! Llorente gets into the right position to intercept. Llorente drives it forward.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give...
He's gone for it! They've scored!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Plays it out to the flank. Gets it into the middle. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's Alaba. Gets it back. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Vinicius Junior. He's gone for it! Alaba decides to play it back. Has a hit! And in it goes! And the comeback is complete! What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once...
Shapes to shoot! And the keeper barely had to move.
Well, from a good position, the keeper really ought to have had to work harder.
Alexander-Arnold, chip through. And through to the goalkeeper. Koke. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good ball, it's found its target. All Black will lay claim to that. Decent progress down the left. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann on a charge down the left. Approaching half-time and still behind. Let me make something happen now. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Has a pop! And in again! Oh, what goes for goal! Really well taken goal! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe really showed good strength there, held his man off, didn't...
Shot at goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
The referee brings the first half to a close. We're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Alaba.
Well read, he sorted that out.
Madrid have it back and they can go again.
Plays a clever pass. Dinked in. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Ball's gone out of play. No question, that's a foul. There's the shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Played out to the right. Cuts it out. It's a goal kick.
They must set the right tone now.
Valverde, he's given away a free kick. Let's put a stop to that. Jimenez does well there, alert. Over to the left. Hurls himself at him! No, he's got that completely wrong. And it's Griezmann. Nicely measured pass. Hits one! No mistake! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Tries one! He scores! They are right back in business!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, good interception.
Llorente.
Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Valverde. Alaba.
Vinicius Junior.
And it's been taken straight back. Is there... Hits one! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gorgeous control there. Madrid have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Hoists it high, timely intervention. In again, massive lead! That's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. A buccaneering run from the defender. A really good feat.
Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And that's been won straight back. Vinicius Junior. Chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Tries a shot! Hoists it forward. Could move up a gear here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's being played forward. And it's Griezmann. Going for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Jimenez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. So that's it, it is all over. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. So there it is, what struck you most about that?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man? He's gone for it! It's there!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Given some... Vinicius Junior! In it goes! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Gets the better of his man. It is a corner. Cut out in the nick of time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome. Hits one! Defending of the desperate variety. He's had a shot! He has done it! And again they hit the front. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Llorente has overhit that horribly.
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way...
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Good save. He got a decent fist on that. Griezmann crosses. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rudiger with the slide tackle there. Hits one! Just fizzes past the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Alexander-Arnold. Plays it out to the flank. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Valverde. Here it is now, surely! Llorente plays it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's in space and looking for options. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Mbappe.
Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Hoists it forward. Good ball over the top. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Griezmann. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Out to the right. Goalkeeper's ball. Griezmann. Griezmann. Oh, great ball! Has a pop! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
The defence can get it clear. Good challenge, excellent shot, goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, smart save! He's had a go! Has a pop! Turns and goes back. Now it's Griezmann. Drilled in low. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Vinicius Junior. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on,